You may not notice it at first. You just stop taking the stairs as often. Maybe it's a little stiffness in your knees, or that uneasy feeling in your legs when you try to step up. Before long, stairs start to feel like a wall instead of a way forward. But here's the part most seniors never hear. Avoiding stairs doesn't protect your legs. It slowly weakens them. That quiet choice, repeated every day, actually tells your muscles to shut down. And with time, balance fades, strength drains away, and independence slips out of reach. But it doesn't have to stay that way. I'm going to walk you through 5 simple, science-based movements designed specifically for older adults who want to regain confidence and climb stairs again without fear. No fancy equipment. No gym needed, just a chair, a step, and a few focused minutes a day. In fact, one of these exercises has been shown to reverse age-related muscle loss in people over 65. And if you stay with me to the end, I'll also show you a simple stair-climbing adjustment that's helped hundreds of seniors ease knee and hip pain even after joint surgery. Let's begin. This might just be the most important step you take today. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Why climbing stairs becomes a challenge as we age. For many older adults, a staircase isn't just a staircase anymore. It starts to feel like a steep climb. What used to be automatic lifting one foot after the other now takes more concentration, more strength, and sometimes comes with a sharp reminder of pain. But this isn't just about age. It's about what slowly shifts inside the body as the years pass. Once you reach your 60s, your muscles naturally begin to shrink and weaken in a process called sarcopenia. And this doesn't only affect athletes, it happens to all of us. Unfortunately, the muscles most affected are the very ones we count on to go up and down stairs: your thighs, hips, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. These are the muscles that help you lift your body, control your descent, and keep you steady. Add to that the wear and tear in your joints, especially your knees and hips, and the situation becomes even tougher. As cartilage thins, each step can become uncomfortable, even painful. And when balance issues from aging nerves or inner ear changes get involved, many seniors begin to avoid stairs completely out of fear. Fear of falling, fear of hurting, fear of losing control. But staying still only speeds up the problem. Muscles fade faster. Balance gets worse. And that sense of independence begins to slip away. Here's the truth. Rebuilding strength is possible, even in your 80s or 90s. Your body can still respond to the right kind of exercise. You just need to start small. Start safely and start now. And we'll begin with the most important move. It's called the sit to stand. And it's the first step back to stronger legs and more confidence. 1. Sit to stand. Strengthening your hips and thighs. One of the most important movements for older adults to maintain or regain is the ability to rise from a seated position with control. It may seem like a basic task, but this simple act, standing up from a chair, getting out of bed, rising from the toilet, is deeply tied to independence and safety. Over time, however, many seniors begin to struggle with this fundamental motion. The sit-to-stand exercise directly addresses that decline. It's a gentle, highly effective way to activate two of the body's largest and most critical muscle groups, the quadriceps and gluteal muscles. These muscles are responsible for powering most of the lower body's upward movements, including climbing stairs, rising from the ground, or simply getting through daily routines with stability and strength. What makes this exercise so valuable is how closely it mirrors the actions we perform each day. When these muscles begin to weaken, those everyday moments can become difficult or even dangerous. But the body remains capable of rebuilding that strength. And the sit-to-stand offers a low-impact, joint-friendly way to do exactly that. It doesn't require a gym or any special equipment, just a sturdy chair and a small space to move. To begin, sit near the edge of a chair with your feet flat on the floor and slightly tucked back. Lean forward slightly. Engage your thighs and glutes, and push through your feet to stand up fully. Then, slowly lower yourself back down with control, avoiding sudden drops or using momentum. This slow and deliberate movement is where the real benefit lies, helping to rebuild not just muscle, but confidence in your body's ability to move safely over time. As your strength improves, you can modify the exercise by crossing your arms over your chest, limiting hand support, or gradually increasing the number of repetitions. Many doctors and therapists recommend this movement because it builds the kind of functional strength that supports independence, mobility, and balance. Seniors who practice it regularly often notice reduced stiffness, better posture, and renewed confidence when facing everyday tasks, especially stair climbing. But strength is just one piece of the puzzle. To move with true safety and ease, particularly when it comes to stairs, your body also needs lateral balance and side-to-side stability. That's why the next movement we'll explore is equally important, a gentle but powerful exercise that targets the muscles responsible for keeping you steady as you stepling a seppen. Let's take a look at the lateral step up. 2. Lateral step up. Improving your balance. As we get older, maintaining balance becomes one of the most important and most delicate aspects of staying independent. It's not just about walking without assistance or preventing a fall. It's about the quiet confidence that comes from trusting your body to handle unexpected shifts, uneven terrain, or even the unpredictable wobble of a step. That kind of steady internal stability doesn't happen by accident. It must be built. And one of the most effective ways to do that is through the lateral step up. Despite its power, this simple movement is often missing from most senior fitness routines. The reason it matters so much is that it strengthens a small but critical muscle on the outer side of the hip, the gluteus medius. This muscle doesn't get much attention, but it plays a key role in keeping your pelvis level and your upper body upright when your weight shifts from one leg to the other. In daily life, it acts like a built-in balance beam. When it's weak, you may feel shaky even during simple motions like turning, sidestepping, or regaining control after a misstep. But when it's strong, every movement feels more grounded, more secure. To begin the lateral step up, start with a short, sturdy step just 4 to 6 inches high is enough for most people. Stand beside the step and place your inside foot fully on top, making sure it's flat and stable. Engage the muscles in your thigh and hip as you step upward, bringing the opposite foot to meet it. Then, pause briefly before stepping down with control. You can use a chair or handrail for support at first, but focus on alignment. Avoid letting your knees collapse inward or your upper body lean to one side. The goal here isn't speed, but smooth, deliberate movement. As you get stronger, you can gradually raise the height of the step, adding just enough challenge to keep your progress going. Many seniors find that after including this in their routine, their balance improves not only on stairs, but in everyday activities, getting in and out of a car, turning while walking, or stepping off a curb. It's a quiet but powerful builder of confidence. Now that your side-to-side stability is stronger, it's time to address the challenge most seniors worry about, most stepping down, and our next movement will guide you through just that safely, gently, and effectively. 3. Step down with weight. Building strength where it matters most. For many older adults, It's not the climb up the stairs that feels the most daunting, it's the way down. There's a reason that descending often feels more unstable. And it's not just about confidence or caution. Physically, going downstairs demands a very specific kind of strength, the ability to control your body's weight as it lowers. Unlike climbing, which uses concentric strength to lift, descending relies on eccentric strength when muscles lengthen under tension. And, unless it's trained deliberately, this type of strength tends to fade with age. That's what makes the step down with weight such a key exercise in protecting mobility. It trains your quadriceps, glutes, and hamstrings to resist gravity rather than just push against it. By stepping down slowly, especially while holding a small amount of added weight, you challenge your body to move with control, not momentum. That control is where true power lives. It's what guards your joints, steadies your balance, and allows you to trust each step, especially when navigating stairs or sloped ground. To try it safely, begin on the lowest step of a staircase. Stand tall, feet parallel, and use a railing for support if you need to. Slowly lower one foot to the floor while the other leg bears your weight. Pause at the bottom, then step back up with purpose. The slower you go, the more effective it becomes. As this movement feels more secure, introduce light weights, just 5 or 10 pounds in hand or worn in a vest. That little bit of resistance significantly increases the benefit, and studies show that eccentric training like this is especially effective in reversing age-related muscle loss. But the benefits don't stop there. These movements also enhance knee stability, a critical area where many seniors experience discomfort or injury. By strengthening the muscles that support and surround the joint, you reduce the strain on the joint itself. And while your thighs and hips take the lead in this motion, they don't work alone. Behind every safe step is a set of muscles doing quiet but essential work during takeoff and landing. That's where we're headed next. Let's talk about your calves and why they might just be the missing piece in your stair climbing confidence. 4. Heel raise. Strengthening your calves and stabilizing your ankles. Your calves might not be the first muscles that come to mind when you think about strength. But for older adults, they quietly carry more responsibility than most realize. These muscles, nestled along the back of your lower legs, play a vital role in balance, movement, and safety. They help push you off the ground when you walk, absorb impact with each step, and stabilize you during tricky movements like stepping down or changing direction. And yet, as we age, calf and ankle strength tends to fade gradually, subtly until a stumble on a curb or a shaky moment on the stairs reminds us just how much we depend on them. The good news is that rebuilding calf strength doesn't require a gym or a complex routine. The heel raise is one of the simplest yet most powerful exercises you can do to regain that lost support. It targets the gastrocnemius and soleus, the two major muscles in your calves that help power your steps and cushion each landing. When these muscles are strong, your entire lower body moves with more control and resilience. To get started, all you need is something sturdy to hold onto a chair, a countertop, or a rail. Stand tall, with your feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly lift your heels as high as you can. Rising onto the balls of your feet, pause at the top for a moment, then lower back down with control. Don't rush. Each repetition should be deliberate and steady. It's in that slow movement where real strength is built. As you gain confidence, you can progress to single-leg heel raises or even add light resistance for a greater challenge. This movement isn't just about stronger calves, it's about greater balance, better ankle stability, and a reduced risk of falls, especially on stairs or uneven terrain. Many seniors find that just a few sets a day dramatically improve their steadiness and walking speed. And once your foundation is stronger, It's time to move upward toward the center of balance that controls every step you take. Because if the calves provide the push, the hips provide the coordination. Let's now shift our focus to your hips and discover how the standing march can bring even more strength and stability into your daily movements. 5. Standing march. Improving balance and hip strength. Marching in place might seem simple, but it's one of the most time-tested, effective ways to build strength and stability exactly where older adults need it most. In the hips and core, this movement mirrors the act of walking, yet brings with it an added level of focus and control. And for seniors, that extra intention can make a world of difference. Every time we step, climb, or turn, our hip flexors and deep core muscles work to keep us upright and steady. But as these muscles weaken with age, so does our ability to move confidently. That's where the standing march comes in. It's more than a warm-up. It's a coordination booster, a balance enhancer, and a strength builder all rolled into one. It trains your body to stabilize itself during single-leg motion, something crucial for avoiding stumbles or missteps. It also improves proprioception, your body's internal sense of movement and position, which naturally fades over time unless we keep training it. To perform the standing march, all you need is a sturdy surface for support. Stand tall, engage your core, and gently lift one knee toward your chest. Hold it for a brief pause. Then lower it with control and switch sides. Keep your spine straight and your breath steady. There's no need to rush. The goal is smooth, deliberate movement. Just 20 or 30 reps a day can improve how secure you feel on your feet. Over time, this small daily habit can help rebuild the confidence to walk more freely, navigate stairs more easily, and face the day without the fear of falling. Because sometimes, the simplest exercises bring the biggest return. Now that you've explored each of these 5 exercises, the real transformation begins when you bring them together into a simple, daily rhythm. This isn't about intensity or pushing your limits. It's about showing up consistently, gently reminding your body what it's capable of, and reclaiming the strength that's always been there. Aging may change how we move, but it doesn't erase our power to move with purpose. In fact, that ability to move freely, to climb stairs without fear, to bend, turn, lift, and reach remains within your reach at any age. These exercises are more than movements. They're invitations to stay active, to protect your independence, and to choose vitality over limitation. They strengthen your legs, your core, and your confidence, while easing pressure on joints and improving circulation. Over time, they help lower your fall risk, support your heart, and improve how steady you feel in your daily life. But perhaps more importantly, they give back a sense of agency, the freedom to stay in your own home, to chase after a grandchild, or to wake up each morning feeling just a little more capable. You don't need fancy gear or hours of training. All you need is a few minutes, a safe space, and the decision to begin. When you do, your body will meet you there slowly, steadily, and with surprising results, because the human body, even in its later chapters, knows how to adapt, how to rebuild, how to thrive. Let these 5 movements be your anchor. Make them part of your routine, not as a chore, but as a gift, a way of saying yes to movement. Yes to freedom. Yes to the life you still want to live. You've already taken the first step by learning. Now, keep going. Your strength isn't behind you. It's right here, waiting to be renewed, one steady step at a time.